Do y'all see what this say? I want you to see it. Snitch folders. This is what this is saying. I want y'all to understand. For all of you who are watching, if you think that you are inside this folder, 99% of the time, you are. You are. And what's going to happen is all rats are going to get back in your hole. Get back in your holes. All of you rats. Now, first of all, I want to thank all the subscribers. I want to thank all the networkers. I want to thank all the people who supports Positive Lifestyle Management and PLM News Network. We told y'all that PLM News Network channel stands on truth and facts. We do not scandalize people's name. We are not going to run you in the dirt. If we don't have the facts, we're not going to present it. We're not going to be presenting no fake paperwork. Everything that we do is going to be authentic. Now, in our last episode, part 1, we dealt with Jimmy D is a rat. No ifs, ands, buts about it. So, this is what we're going to do. First and foremost, we need this here. There are those of you out here who are trying to find all the reason in the world to not stand on the truth. We at PLM News Network are going to expose you. Just like in the words of our fellow brother, said that way, Jojo Capone, this is what he said. And I want y'all to listen. So the same energy that you had then, we need you to have that same energy right now. Let's go to him.
And today, I see the good brother Faison Love that pulled the blanket off a rat ass nigga MC8 bitch ass. So, free Nate Hill, free Jimmy D. I done posted the book before. You know what I'm saying? The Nate Hill story. I done posted the book. You can go to Faison page and see the book. You know, we got niggas that'll That's how informants come around. Niggas will know motherfuckers rats and still get in bed with them. With they.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Those were in the words of our fellow Chicagoan, JoJo Capone. He said, that's how informants come around, because people know that a person is a rat and they will still get in bed with them. We ain't heard the rumors about brother saying that he didn't sign the paperwork. The paperwork is not signed. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if there are some signatures on this paperwork. We want to see. Now I'm just going to go through every page, and we're going to see if there are some signatures on this paperwork. So far, so good. Oh, this says 7/31/2003. That's the date that he has here. But there's another date right up under there that says, oh, let me pull this paperwork up now. It says, by the court, 5/28/03, and it says, respectfully submitted by Jimmy Goen. Jimmy Goen. And at this time, he was in Oakdale, Louisiana. So now, we're going to do something else with Mr. Goen. We want you all to go here. This is his Facebook page, Jimmy Goen, solitary confinement versus sanity. All you have to do is the paperwork that I put out. Follow his own words. Follow Jimmy's own words. There's a timeline. Follow the timeline. Follow everything that he's saying. And then follow the paperwork and see how it matches up. Also, Jimmy, you know Pee-wee. You know Pee-wee. I spoke to Pee-wee. Pee-wee was in ADX with you. And Pee-wee came and told you, and you know this here, and you can't deny it, that he came and told you that you were a disgrace, that you were eradicated, and that you was off talk. Mind you now, Pee-wee told you this here. Now, all of y'all out there, man, a lot of you out there in the city of Chicago, man, y'all know Pee-wee. Y'all know Pee-wee is a man who stands on honor. He's a righteous brother, and he's an honorable brother. So all you have to do is call him, and he'll tell you. In the words of JoJo Capone, he said, this is how informants come around, because people can know a person is a rat and they will still get in bed with them. Get rabies, right? Arthur, you said this here. First, you was looking for the paperwork. You got the paperwork. Then you said this here. You don't care what the paperwork say. It's still your man. So in the words of your fellow Sircon City partner, JoJo Capone, who's actually from the west side in the 16s down there in the village. So in your fella, in his words, he say, if you getting in bed with him, you a rat too. If you supporting them, you letting them come around. This is what JoJo Capone is saying. So if JoJo Capone is saying this here, and you also saying you don't care, this still your man, you still gonna deal with him, that means that you are moving like a rat. Those are rat-like characters, in the words of JoJo Capone. So we gonna take all our words, bruh, all these things that's been said, when we can use them on somebody else, man, we got to stand on truth, man. We can't be coming around here picking and choosing and doing this and doing that. This paperwork been out here on the streets. It's been here, I know, for at least 6 years. I spoke to a brother today, and he told me he had the paperwork since 2017. He said he had it in 2017. So people's been knowing it. So if you ain't had it, if this brother had it, then I know everybody else had it because somebody sent it to him. So it's been out here. So now why all of a sudden this has become like this is a new phenomenon? This stuff ain't new. Arthur, y'all know this stuff ain't new, man. Y'all been around Big Al. Y'all been around McIntyre. Y'all been around Jimmy. Man, who else? Who else? Give me it's somebody else. It's I know I'm missing somebody else. It's so many It's so many of them that everybody ain't been around. They spoke up for Big Al. Let me tell you about Big Al. Let me tell you about that. Been hollering at Vic. Oh, I'm gonna get to him too. Yeah, I'm getting to you today, Vic. Big Al. Allen Falls, a.k.a. Big Cathy. The same person that wore white, had the camera on the west side at the party, had Lil Walt, try to set my man's Lil Walt up. Try to set Walt up. And had a reputable person sitting next to him. I was in MCC, passing through MCC on my way to Minnesota. I was there for a week. I watched the tapes. I listened to the audios. I was there when he sent the word out saying that this man was a rat. And guess what? The guy said, that's still my man's. That's still my man's. I told you guys, man, I am not here to cause no discourse and nothing that's going on, man, but I'm not going to allow these peoples out here, man, to continue, man, to be the blood suckers in our community, man, and to be misleading our children. Our children need us. They got this thing, man, called Chicago Street Legends or something now on Instagram. They got all these dudes on there. Some of them dudes out there are true legends. I give them that, you know what I'm saying? And I brought joy to my heart, but there was a lot of them on there, man, that was cold rats. Cold rats. They rats. So I'm going to put this to rest. Everybody know what it is with Jimmy D. So let's stop playing games. Around here, after we know, man, what you doing, man. Putting out these bogus memos and all this stuff, man. This stuff is bogus, man. Stop it, man. People know what y'all doing, man. Cut it out, man. Keep it real, man. Keep it real. Don't be playing no games, man. Get out of the way. In the words of JoJo Capone, use JoJo Capone's words, man. Y'all know these dudes are rats, and you still getting in the bed with them. So that makes you a rat too, because rats hang with rats. Now, like I said, follow the timeline with Jimmy D. He's saying it in his own words. Listen to the words that he's using in his video and go back and read the paperwork. Read the paperwork. Look at the dates. The same words that he's saying in his video are the same exact words that are in his motions, in his paperwork. Let me show y'all this here. Let me show y'all something, man. We're going to go to the very last page of this. Do y'all see that date at the bottom? Do you see that date? That date says September the 10th, 1996. This is the United States Department of Justice, United States Marshal Service. Don't nobody get these documents, man. This is document number 857 in this case. Go look at it. Look the case up. Look what it's saying. He was charged with narcotics conspiracy. Keep away from gangster disciple. There is a hit out on Goen. This was September the 10th, 1996. He got locked up in September of 1996. So why is it a hit out on you? You got locked up in the same month. Why is it a keep away from peoples? And you just got locked up. Come on, man. It's co-defendants that was up there, man. Man, get with the co-defendants, man. The co-defendants know. All of them ain't gonna be lying on this person, man. When you know that these guys are replicable brothers, man. They not finna be lying, man. Come on, man. This is not rocket science, man. Anybody that knows me, man, they know, man, that I do not scandalize people's names. They would tell you, I'm not scandalizing nobody's name. I'm going to keep it fair all the way down the middle, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. And let's keep it like that, man. Let's just, man, stop the BS. I know a lot of us, we like certain peoples, man. They are our homies. They cool with us. They this and that. We've been around them all our lives, man. This is my guy. This was a goon. He was this. He was that. Oh, man, he did this. He did that. Man, I can't see it. Man, take the blindness off your eyes, man. Because all you got to do, man, is just go back, man, and look at go down through history, man. And look at all these stand-up dudes, man, that was out here causing all this ruckus. Soon they get popped off, man. A lot of them know what they start doing. Sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come home. Well, the walls are talking to me. And I know you think I'm wrong. But sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come home. That's what they start doing. They start snitching. They start snitching, man. I don't have nothing personal against nobody, man. Nobody. When it comes, man, to what I believe in, man, I stand on righteousness, man. I don't care who you are. If you righteous, you are righteous. But if you are a rodent, you are a rodent. If it look like a duck, it quack like a duck, then it's a duck. You're not finna tell me something that looks like a duck, it walks like a duck, it's quacking like a duck. Now you're gonna try to tell me, man, that's a horse? That's what you finna tell me? It is what it is, man. And then people saying, well, Nate Hill set the paperwork up. He don't like me. That man ain't got that type. Who got that type of time, man, to be trying to scandalize somebody's name like that, man? Don't you know, man, that man is putting his life in jeopardy by scandalizing somebody who's reputable name? We keeping it G. That's what this shirt say. Keep it G. That's what we gonna do, man. Keep it G. We all claiming that. Everybody out there in these streets, man, I don't care what walk of life you come from, man. Man, it's all about, man, you got to keep it G. Keep it a G. Keep it a buck. Keep it a G. Keep it 1,000. So if we keeping it 1,000, let's just keep it 1,000. I'm done with Jimmy D. I'm done with all that. It is what it is, man. I'm done with it. We ain't put the evidence out there. Now it's on you. Pee Wee know what's going on. Pee Wee told you in your face what it was, man. You know what it is. He was in ADX with you. So you know what it is, bruh. So stop acting like you don't know what it is. You know that man came to you and told you, man, listen, man, you a disgrace. That you eradicated, that you off talk. You know what it is. Now, let's move on to the next rodent. And he go by the name of Victor Thompson. All right. Victor Thompson. This is his proffer statements. And it's coming out of the Department of Justice, Drug Enforcement Administration, report of investigation. It says synopsis. But see, the special agent in this case was Fernando Cervantes. All right. This file got a number. The file number is I1040090. And it's concerning Victor Thompson. This was prepared 1/25/08. And it started out with the synopsis. It says, on January the 24th, 2008, Victor Thompson was interviewed under the continuing protection of a proffer agreement at the United States Attorney Office in Chicago, Illinois. Details. On January 24th, 2008, Victor Thompson was proffered under the continuous protection of a proffer agreement. Thompson proffer interview was conducted at the USAO in Chicago, Illinois. Present for the proffered interview was AUSA Rachel Cannon, AUSA Mark Schneider, SA Tom Evans, which is Special Agent Tom Evans, Special Agent Fernando Cervantes, ATF Special Agent Chris Labno, and Thompson's legal counsel Edward R. Eckhaus. So now, mind you, all the people's there. His lawyer was there. He was there. Special agents was there. USA Assistant United States Attorneys was there. Reference should be made to ATF Special Agent Chris Labno's report. Specific references should be made to Special Agent Labno report regarding Rashad Bethany, aka Fat Man, and all related illegal activities involving Bethany. 3. Thompson stated the following in summary and not verbatim. Thompson stated he first became a gangster disciple when he went to prison in 1981. Thompson stated he went to prison for shooting a man when he was 19 years old. Go back and check the records now. Go back and check the records. You know, Thompson stated he was released from prison in 1983. 4. Thompson stated when he returned to the area of 117th and Stewart, his mother's residence, I guess that's where she stayed at, I don't know, he began to rise in the rank of the GDs. Thompson stated that by the age of 25, he had reached the rank of governor. Thompson stated he was a governor from 1985 through 1989. Thompson stated that a governor supervises the gang in a particular area. Thompson stated as a governor he controlled the GDs beginning from approximately 100th Avenue through 127th Avenue between the streets of Halsted and Cottage Grove, referred to as the Hundreds, in the city of Chicago. All right. Anybody from the Hundreds? Anybody from the Hundreds? All I'm asking, all my brothers and sisters from the Hundreds know about this information. Is it true? Is this true, what is being said? Thompson stated in the early through mid 1990s, he feuded with Pops and Shorty G about drug territories and control of the GDs in the 100. Thompson stated Pops and Shorty G were also GD governors and wanted to control portions of Thompson's territory. All right. This is what he's saying now, that he was in feud with Pops and Shorty G. And all along was governors at the time. All of them was governors, and they wanted to control his territory. So keep all this stuff in mind now. Those of you that know what's going on, man, step up, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. Man, y'all hurting these children out here, man. Because these children look up to these dudes, man. So stop it. Thompson stated he and Pops would often shoot it out. Thompson elaborated that Pops would shoot up Thompson's home, 400 West 117th Street, Chicago, Illinois, and Thompson would also shoot at Pops. Thompson stated he was never able to hit Pops with any gunshots. Thompson also related that he did not have an official GD title during these years because of the feuding with Pops and Shorty G. However, Thompson related that he did control the Hundreds. You control the Hundreds with no title. Okay. Thompson stated all the GDs in this area were loyal to Thompson during these years. 6. Thompson stated in 1996 he was sentenced to the Illinois Department of Corrections for a weapons conviction. Thompson stated while he was in prison, Larry Hoover, the leader of the GDs, notified him through other high-ranking GDs that he, Thompson, had been made a board member. All right. I can't say if this is true or not. I cannot say it's true or not. But all I know is that in 1996, Mr. Larry Hoover and all those on his case with him, they was in the MCC, with the exception of a few brothers who was still, they hadn't caught up with. They was fighting for their life. So now this man saying in 1996, Larry Hoover reached out to him through other high-ranking members and made him a board member. Like I just said, I was in the Illinois Department of Corrections at that time. I had 6 years in on a 30-year prison sentence. It was a lot of turmoil that was going on out there in the street at this time. A lot of things was being shuffled around, so it's possible that it could have been. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know out there. So let me know. Let me know if any of this is true. Let me know. Thompson stated he is currently a board member of the GDs. Thompson stated there were only a few GD board members in the entire gang. Thompson stated board members oversees the gang activities and collect drug proceeds from different governors throughout the city and surrounding suburbs. 7. Thompson stated the following regarding the GDs and illegal drug sales. Thompson stated that he oversaw drug sales of the hundreds for GDs. Thompson stated when he was a governor, Durrell Thames was his assistant governor / regent. Thompson stated Keith Dickens, Trouble, and 3 other regents. Thompson did not remember their names. He didn't remember these regents' names now. Assisting him, Thompson, and overseeing the drug sales in the area that Thompson controlled. 8. Thompson stated after Hoover went to prison, the GDs became a free enterprise. Thompson stated as a board member, he had control of the whole city, Chicago, and GDs from all over the city would give him contributions, money made from drug sales. Thompson stated he personally controlled the drug sales at 116th and Stewart in Chicago, Illinois. Thompson stated crack cocaine, heroin, and marijuana were sold at this location. Thompson stated he enlisted the help of hypes, drug users, to sell the drugs. Thompson also related that Sean Denton assisted him in overseeing his drug spot. Thompson stated Denton would sell whatever drugs Thompson would have to sell. Thompson stated he would get kickback money from Denton and the others, drug dealer. Thompson stated some of his drug suppliers was Andre McKnight, a.k.a. Tricky, a.k.a. Cash, and Herbert Taylor, a.k.a. Jiggerman. 10. Thompson stated the drug sales occurred 7 days a week at the 116th and Stewart location. The normal hours that Thompson's people sold drugs was approximately 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. However, Thompson stated when his peoples would stop selling drugs, others would come to the location and sell until his sellers would once again arrive, begin to sell drugs in the morning. Check this out. Everybody know this dude is a rat. But then you have elder statesmen. Let's get on the phone with this dude. Talking to this dude. So now we have Big Al, McIntyre, Victor Thompson, Jimmy D. What do they all have in common? Big Al is a rat. McIntyre is a rat. Victor Thompson is a rat. Jimmy D is a rat. And this is who you hanging around? These are the peoples that you hanging around? These are the peoples that you're hanging around. See, I can tell y'all things, but then y'all think I don't know what I be talking about. Do y'all understand? This is what I do. and I've been doing it, and I was taught how to do it. There are guys like me who are vanguards that protects the integrity and dignity about what we are and what we stand for and what we stand against. Do y'all want me to keep going? Reading this stuff about Vic. He got it's so many pages to Vic, man. He got like 4-5 different prophets. Oh, he even got all the names in here. He got Bernard Ellis, Sean Denton, Lawrence Lee, Andre McKnight, Patrick Taylor, Calvin Ware, Kevin Ware, Otis Payne, Aranda Troutman, Pops, Shorty G, Rashad Bethany, Daryl Thames, Keith Dickinson. All these names in here now. All these names. I forgot he got Silver Dollar in here. Lawrence Lee, a.k.a. China. You know, they got all the AKAs in here. Thompson stated he believed that a.k.a. JR, a.k.a. Rhodey, you know what I'm saying, it was killed by Scarface. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying Scarface, whoever that is, I don't even know who done. I don't know that person. You know what I'm saying? Who Scarface is? You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. It's more to come. But we reporting all news. We're not just gonna report on the bad and the rats and all that stuff, man. You know, we're gonna get back to our teaching. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue our teaching. We're gonna continue doing everything. We're gonna report the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because that's what y'all want. That's what y'all need. We speak for the streets. We speak for the ones. PLM, Positive Lifestyle Management. We speak for the voiceless. We are the voice for the voiceless. We're going to do our research. We're never going to slander anybody. Never, ever, ever will we slander anybody. Now, in closing, I want to say something else. I want to go into depth about the harm that you are doing, Arthur. You are literally saying to everybody that you do not care about the integrity and dignity that we are built upon. Why was it number one? It was number one for a reason. Why? You all know that Jimmy D is eradicated and off talk. But you would rather ride around with him? Arthur? What that look like to you, bro? How did that make you look? This is what Jojo Capone has said now. I'm just taking the words and the truth and what he's saying and applying it where it belongs to be applied at. If I find out somebody is a rat, I'm condemning him. If he around me, I don't care if he my brother. If I find out he's a rat, I'm condemning him. Don't come around me. If I'm over at our parents' house, don't come around me. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. That's how much I believe in this here, man. People have dedicated their whole life in this here, Arthur. And then for you to say you don't care, This still your man's. And then for you to be putting out all this bogus memos. Where this come from, man? What are you doing, man? Peoples know all this shit, man. But peoples would rather sit on the sideline and whisper amongst themselves. Then I got peoples calling me. Like, man, y'all know, man, dude is a killer, man. Dude is a goon, man. Okay, man, all right, cool. I'm not knocking that, man. But damn, man, that's what y'all just gonna allow to happen. How is our children supposed? This is why the streets are so messed up right now. Because of a lot of these so-called Chicago street legends, Chicago street rats. That's what they are. And y'all know Chicago has some of the biggest gopher rats in the United States. Help me understand this here. Help me understand this stuff here. It's like, it's mind-boggling to me. It's like everything that I was taught. You're trying to make me think it's something wrong with me because I don't embrace the BS that's going on out here. I'm not going to embrace it. And there are a lot of good men and women who feel the same way I do. So I'm asking y'all, before I put all y'all on the spot, I'm asking y'all, man, speak up, man. Speak up. Don't be silent. Why are y'all silent? When y'all know this is wrong. You know it's wrong. But, man, I'm trying to go on with my life. But you're trying to go on with your life. But at the same time, you want to be whispering on the sideline. Scared to say something. Man, I applaud all of the righteous brothers and sisters who are standing up out here for righteousness, man. Then you have dudes like this idiot Flacco, whatever his name, Santana, trying to get people to come on his show. Rats. This what you looking for? You looking for ratings instead of trying to help people? This is the same dude that allowed Dirk Acklin to come on his platform and to just talk derogatory about everything that we believe in. He don't say nothing. Man, you dudes are sad, man. Man, y'all sad, man. Sad, man. Sad. It burns me. It eats me at my soul, man, to see this here, man. It eats me. But like I said, look at this. And it's more. It's a whole lot more. It's a whole lot more of this. It's a whole lot more. And you know what? We do our due diligence. We ain't sitting around creating no paperwork. What I'm gonna like sitting around creating some paperwork for? Man, that's too much time, man, to be ridiculing somebody, man. I don't have that kind. There has to be somebody with a demonic mind who ain't got nothing else to do. That's to sit around and to create some false stuff to make a person seems bad. Man, I embrace all the great brothers. Man, people's come home, man, and they ain't stood on what they stood on, man. Hey, man, you get my honors. I don't care what family belong to. Crip, blood, whatever. Stone, Vice Lord, Soul, Black Gangster, whatever it is. I'm supporting y'all, man. Because you believed in what you believed in and you stood on what you stood on and you took your medicine like a man and or a woman. Y'all get that from me. And I'm going to big up you. If all the brothers and the sisters out here that's doing things positive, that did their time, came back home, and now they doing something positive in the community, man. Man, I give y'all a standing ovation. Y'all get that from me. Because you know why? I keep it a G. I keep it 1,000. I keep it a grand. That's what I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it a G all the time. And on that note, I want to thank you all for tuning in to another episode of PLM News Network. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace.